What's happening, people? I'm DJ Graish, and today's video is all about the Reese Bass. So what is the Reese Bass and where did it come from? Well, here's Ray Keith with a bit of an explanation.
Anyway, listen, so the bass line in that, the other bass line, the Reese bass line, did you sample that from someone? I mean, I know yes, I know I'm not the only person that sampled Terrorist, the Reese bass.
Yeah, they probably everyone sampled it off of me, but the original tune was by one of the masters of Detroit techno, Kevin Saunderson.
Right.
But there was
And the track was called?
Reese.
So actually the tune isn't called Reese. Reese is another name for Kevin Saunderson, and the tune is called Just Want Another Chance. So let's take a listen to Just Another Chance and see where the Reese bass came from. And that's all I'm going to play of it, just for copyright reasons. Next thing I'm going to do is bring in a simpler. I'm just going to put this into the simpler and then going to bring the end marker right down here because it's literally just the first note of this bass line that we want to sample. So what we've got is we've got the initial hit of the sample, and then we've got these two swells of wave. All right, and then what I want to do is make it loop that bit. So with this loop, you've got 100%, which means you're looping it from the start, but that's not what we want to do. We've got that initial hit and then we want it to start looping from about here. What you want to do is make sure it doesn't have a click. With this snap feature, that means that it's going to be putting it to a zero crossing. What is a zero crossing? Well, you can see in the simpler you've got this line that goes down the middle of the sample, and the wave goes above that line and below that line. And where it crosses that line, that's called a zero crossing. And what you want to do is move this endpoint to a place where you can hear no clicking at all. Once you've got it to a place that you're happy with, you can also adjust this fade, which sort of gives it a fade in and out and makes it even smoother. And another thing you can do is you've got the filter here. Now, obviously, we don't want it as high as 22 kilohertz. You can bring that down to about 1K. Now the click is completely gone. And I'm just going to do a little 2-bar loop with the MIDI, and I'm just going to put in the following notes. D sharp. All right, so the F needs to go on a little bit longer. I'm just going to loop these classic Terrorist notes just as a little guide, right? So now that we've got those looped, that basically just sounds like the Terrorist bass line. So that's how you can sample the Reese bass from its original source, but what about if you want to make it from scratch using a synthesizer? Now I'm going to tell you how you can make the Reese using the Wavetable synth in Ableton Live. So I'm going to be using this sampled Reese as a sort of reference and try to copy it. So I'm just going to leave that there and drag in a Wavetable synth. And next I'm just going to grab this MIDI clip, hold down Alt, aka Option, and drag it onto the new Wavetable. The next thing I want to do is choose a saw wave, one called Saw PW Detune, and just put that to 50% of the way up. I'm just going to detune this up by about 25 cents. Then turn on Oscillator 2 and do the same. So put it to Saw PW Detune, put it to 50% on this slider, and then this one we're going to detune it downwards by minus 25%. It's 2 octaves higher, so I'm just going to put this to minus 24 semitones, which is 2 full octaves. And now let's have a listen. I've noticed that there's a lot of the sort of mid frequencies are missing from the original Reese bass. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn this into a bit of a notch out filter and get rid of a lot of that. So you just leave in the bass and the treble, but not the mid. Boost the bass a bit around 100 Hertz. So it's clear that it's going to need some more filtering. So let's just put the auto filter after it. And I'm just going to get a little bit of reverb. So that's how you can make your own Reese Bass using the wavetable synth. But what about if you want to make it sound like it's been sampled and like it is a proper old school sampled Reese? Here's how you can do that. So I'm just going to create a MIDI clip. So just drag one bar, highlight one bar like that, and press Shift, Command and M. That creates a MIDI clip. And you want to find C. Just double click to create a note and then drag that note for the entirety of the one bar MIDI clip. Now what we want to do is create a new track by pressing Command and T, go to the mixer view by pressing Tab, and then just click Resampling and make sure that you arm the track with this recording arm button. Alright, now just click on the line before this MIDI clip and click the record button up here. And that's just recorded a one note of our Reese bass, which is a C. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is go to Instruments, Simpler, put the Simpler in, drag our new resampled Reese into the Simpler. As you can see, we've just got the one note there. And I'm just going to turn on looping. And just like before, I'm going to try and make it loop these two swells of the waveform. So a couple of things that you can do to get this sounding closer to the original. Number one, use the glue compressor and just bring down the threshold until you are getting about 3 to 5 dB of gain reduction. Next, I'm going to add the saturator and just bring down the output and bring up the drive. And usually you'd want to match the drive to the output. I'm also just going to add a little bit of an EQ8 and boost the bass because I feel like the original has a bit of fatter bass than mine. So I'm just going to boost the bass there, duck out the mids a bit, and let's have a listen now. And the original. So that's how you can make a Reese bass using the Simpler and using the wavetable synth. If you've got any more questions about today's video, make sure you leave them down below in the comments section. And make sure you click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.